stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah, please don't the vibe. Fix up your face and take that outside. Enjoy this and litness, the room full of women. Look at that over there. How's you in the spot? Don't be mad cause you ugly. This do you feel like you not? Enjoy yourself. Hating is bad for your health. Look at this goofy, it's hot, it's hot. Why would he come with a and chill? Eat these wings and get this your Connet bill in the summer. Like a sauna. Told me don't I do what I want in the crowd. Going wild, let your yeah, be cool like Oski. Courtside, we ain't sitting in those beats. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I fly out the rollie with the homies. We ain't sitting in the nosebleeds. Chill vibes, right cool with a beat. No ceiling, slow down, no. Won't stop till I flat out the rollie for the homies. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Vision. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, my no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with her hair and nails on fleek.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello out there, and get ready. Hey, Alec.
Brian, thanks so much. Ben Simmons has rare passing ability for a player who's 6'11".
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said, helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. And these teams both extremely talented up front. Brent, in your estimation, have the days of the bruising, paint-oriented front court come and gone?
Yeah, I think so, B.A. I think we're looking at the game the way that it should be played. It's a game of movement. It's a game of pace. It's a game of spacing. And right now you're looking for guys who have versatility. I don't know when we're going to go back to that rock'em sock'em post-up style play.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Simmons. Porter pulls it in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Durant against Gordon. Outside Durant. He buries it from 3.
How quick was that trigger there? Durant gets it off so fast, and there's not much you can do with where he shoots it from.
Simmons with it. Checked by Gordon. Simmons with the bucket.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
for three, Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And the game is fully in their control.
Pure from three-point range.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
On the attack, Curry. Irving for three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter with it. Pass to Barton. Jokic with it. Porter, the pass to Barton. Just 5 to shoot. Over Drummond. Barton's shot off the mark.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Simmons finds Curry. The three. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Murray passes to Jokic. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul.
Andre Drummond.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. Takes the three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple. The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Murray from outside. No good that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with, and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
And the shot's good by Irving.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Barton against Curry. Jokic passes to Porter. And here's Murray beyond the arc. A rebound by Simmons.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And Durant with the big finish.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Brown comes in for Simmons. Harris is checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Najee, good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Nets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to Harris. The three from Aldridge. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
And it's Morris penetrating. And Aldridge with the block.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
Here's Durant. He's got 13. Outside Mills. Takes it inside. Out to Harris. Rebounded by Cousins.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to Najee. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Lets it go from deep. Brown can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rejected by Brown. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Forbes. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Durant for three. Buries it from three. Durant's got 16 points.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Brooklyn with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. More 2K action in just a moment. And Nikola Jokic at times seems like an offense unto himself, but he credits his team.
It's easy for me, actually. I mean, I have such a great teammate. I mean, it's really easy for me to do whatever I do on the court.
Grant, the pieces really do fit well around him.
They really do, B.A. I mean, the Nuggets have shined when it comes to talent evaluation. As a star player, having those others to help you win is vital.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Bruce Brown is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Griffin in at the center position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Morris down low, defended by Brown. Morris can't hit. Harris down low. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Morris on the take. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow, always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But, Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Thomas in for Mills. Pass to Thomas. Five on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. To the inside. Here's Forbes. And the layup is good.
Excellent tempo on the play. And he leads his teammate perfectly.
Durant on the attack. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, this might be a KD special here. Everything dropping early here. And the defenders already slouching.
For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Tries the 9-footer. Second shot opportunity. And it's Jokic laying it in.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The Nuggets have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Nets call time here.
Think about Jokic. Maybe he goes down as one of the all-time greatest second-round picks, BA.
A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Green. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Forbes. And Brooklyn has possession. They led by as many as 18. And to Jokic's credit, he's made an incredible effort to improve his conditioning.
Well, for a guy that jokes around about just being able to do one push-up in high school, he's come a long way. I mean, the guy is ultra competitive and has the strength and mobility now to be out there and play big minutes. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
All right. And the Nets call time here.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Ben Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Thomas. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Durant drives in. And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
The Nuggets have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Jokic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. From 11 feet away, here's Porter. Good D by Simmons.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Durant, pass to Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got 6.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Here's Murray. No good. A bit long that time. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Launches it. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Barton's checked in.
In for the Nuggets, Will Barton.
.151 left to play in the half. 11 feet out. Rebounded by the Nets.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Back to Irving. Gordon with a steal. Murray against Curry. Outside Porter. 4-3. Offensive rebound. And it's Jokic missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Claxton. Jokic against Durant. Over Jokic. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 22.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And again, Denver no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And that one's good. Irving.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Timeout called. The Nuggets.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tie?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin, he's checked in for Claxton. Brown comes in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Curry. Cousins, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Murray. Back to Barton. Pass to Morris. And stolen by Irving. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Griffin. That one doesn't drop. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, Griffin with the steal.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Morris penetrating over Irving. And they get it back. Porter. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Nets out in front, running away with this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm with Coach Mike Malone. Coach, how concerned are you by the lack of urgency and execution in the first half?
Yeah, very concerning. You know, our starters weren't ready to play. They jumped us, tried to go to our bench, get them in the game. They took us out of our offense, so we didn't really have any flow.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Here's Brooklyn. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Barton, the guards, and it's Porter in at the small forward position. Barton with it. Durant covering. Barton, the pass to Porter. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 6.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets shooting about 35% so far in this game. Shoots, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Barton. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Drummond. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
How about that strong? Defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
The Nets have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Durant drives in. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
He gets it in there.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Jokic. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. And Harris is subbed in for Durant. Timeout called. Brooklyn. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Thomas in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Jokic. The teardrop. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on 2-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Oh, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. Jokic has got 8.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
The deep three from Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jokic passes to Green. Back to Jokic. Over Aldridge. Jokic, no good. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Durant against Murray. Outside Durant. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
Jeff Green. Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. The Nets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Durant has the open look. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Now a timeout called by Denver. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Brown comes in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Thomas. Griffin finds Harris. Outside Durant. Pass to Brown. From deep. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that, gets all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
Stolen by Mills. And he lays it up and in. Mills has got 7 points in the game.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Murray's shot is good.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Brown passes to Durant. From deep. And the Nets, another three.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Now here's Morris. He's guarded by Mills. Here's Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
4th team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jeff Green. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good for the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Najee. Michael Porter comes in for Cousins. And it's Barton in for Murray. Timeout called, the Nets.
Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
Good on both. Now Mills. He's got 7. For 3, here's Harris. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Gordon. Oh, denied by Durant.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Pass to Brown. Back to Durant. From outside the arc. No good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Goran Dragic is out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's the Nets 5. An open look for Porter. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
And here's Mills from the arc. Nails it from 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. For 3, Dragic gets the 3 to fall. Dragic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Brown with it, checked by Gordon. Here's Drummond, back to Brown. Offline with a 3. And here are the Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Forbes. Brown against Porter. Here's Green. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Drummond. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Thomas, covered by Jokic. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
And Goran Dragic gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. And a switch here also for Denver. Rivers is checked in. Pass to Forbes. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And here's Dragic. And he drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dragic. Here's Jokic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. This one for 3. hits a three-pointer.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Dragic finds Aldridge. Here's Thomas. Back to Aldridge. Jacks up a three. Forbes with the rebound. Oh, it's stolen. And there's the drive. Thomas, that's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And Denver with a change here, too. Cousins, he's checked in for Greens.
Well, it's interesting when Jokic was playing with Nurkic and they cleared the room for Jokic to take over at the center position. He's taken on that responsibility. He's taken on the star role. He's accepting it and excelling at it.
Thomas, that's good.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he makes it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Thomas. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
A big man who can really dish it out. Jokic really reliable, setting up his teammates.
Aldridge finds Dragic. Here's Claxton. Harris on the wing. Back to Claxton. Harris left side. Takes a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Defended by Dragic. Here's Jokic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jokic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mid-range game as Jokic spotted himself up and drilled that one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn. Griffin. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. Here's Thomas. Back to Harris. And the three off target. Down low. Here's Najee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
That's his third personal, fourth team foul.
And he makes the first.
Number 3, shooting 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They lead by 24. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Forbes. Here's Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a high percentage shot there, especially for Cousins. Just a nice touch inside.
Here's Irving. Offline. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian A.